Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? It's me. Oh, it is. You can hear me. Oh, shit. Hi. Y'all can hear me. Hi, everybody. Ahoy, hoy. You can hear me? Okay. How about now? Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. This is twitch.tv/PizzaMate. This is the head maid in charge here, Pizza Mate. It is a pleasure to serve you. If this is your first time here on the channel, welcome on in. I am a Phantasy Star VTuber. So whether it be the online JRPGs or the JRPGs, it's online iterations, fan-made games, games heavily inspired by Phantasy Star, all the Phantasy Star. I love to stream it, and I love to share it with people. Yeah. What? Ed? Hi, Ed. Yo, Pizza, did you see that there's a new Appleseed book being made? A new Appleseed book? What's an Appleseed book? What dat? What dat? Tell me more about it. Hi. I don't know what an Appleseed book, like a big compendium. Of what? I don't know what that is. What's an Appleseed book? I've never, am I? Appleseed book. Appleseed, a novel. It's a speculative fiction novel that weaves together 3 timelines. The 18th century American frontier, a near-future climate-ravaged world, and a distant icy future to explore themes of manifest destiny, climate change, and humanity's relationship with nature. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about? I didn't... Of the manga. Oh, I was way off. I was reading another description elsewhere. No, I was not. I don't know if I watched much of Appleseed. I know of it, but I don't think I watched a whole lot of it. I didn't watch a whole lot of it, you know? Hathor. Hey, Pizza, did you hear the news? The CEO of IKEA was recently elected as Prime Minister of Sweden. He's currently assembling his cabinet. Okay, wait. I've heard that one before. Hathor, I've heard that one. I have heard that one. Harmonia. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. There's so many folks here. I got some shout outs while we were offline. I apologize. I didn't get to stream last week on Thursday. I was really tuckered out. And I had a pretty What? Can I get a witness? Just like that. Just like that. Thank you for the Padoru incantation. Yeah. Thank you. I had a long week last week. There's lots going on. All good things, of course. Busy. I had double stream where I was streaming Final Fantasy XIV. And I was streaming that on Friday night, as well as a big old stream on Sunday over at Worlds Told's channel. So let me go give a shout out to Worlds Told. And then I had a real busy week IRL. So I decided to love myself and take a day off so I can get some rest. Not to mention, I have a little bit of a stomach issue right now. I don't know what's going on. I stayed home yesterday because it was not very good yesterday. Yesterday was pretty bad. But today it's a lot better. So if at any point I have to get up and step away for a moment, please know I'm okay. I just have to go use the restroom. But I should be all right. Hiya, Pizza. I can't stay, but I'm here to lurk. I hope the stream is amazeballs. Hey, Lantana. By the way, you're amazeballs. I don't mean to call you balls, but you're the amaze part of it. Let that be known. Drink Sprite. It's the Latino healing elixir. No, the healing elixir of Latinos is Vapor Rub. Vicks Vapor Rub. Vicks Vapor Rub fixes everything. Sana Corita de Rana and Vicks Vapor Rub. Did you break your leg? Vicks will fix it. That's the story. And that's been literally my life mantra since 1985. Oh, here comes Sam. I feel a little ripped off. I donated to a charity marathon. They took my money and ran with it. I'd rather you use that today than when I actually do the Phantasy Star Charathon, Sam. I respect it. I was always told drink Sprite or 7-Up. Sprite or 7-Up is great. Don't get me wrong. Although we always use Canada Dry. Canada Dry, I don't know if it was because of the label of Canada Dry looking good. Like, you know, it was looking real fresh. It was always Canada Dry. But still, they did mention Sprite or 7-Up. But the cure-all for everything could be fixed with Vicks Vapor Rub. Like, literally, are you in the middle of a fire right now? Did you suffer burns? Vicks Vapor Rub. Do you have a cold? Vicks Vapor Rub. Do you have a stomach bug? Vicks Vapor Rub. And you're like, how? They're like, don't ask. It just works. And we're just like, okay. That's literally what my mother used all the time was Vicks Vapor Rub. And somehow, it legitimately worked. It's got to be something psychosomatic. I can only describe that. Whenever I felt sick, my family's cure-all was Sprite or 7-Up. Ours was Canada Dry and Vicks Vapor Rub. Always, always. Always, always, always. So today, I'm going to allow myself a little bit of grace. We are still going to play some Phantasy Star II. Windex for anything, bug bites, and cuts. Windex? Wait, isn't that a chemical? Isn't that a chemical? And hello, Armor Sauce. Hello, friend. Windex for anything, bug bites, and cuts. Now, bug bites, specifically bee stings. My mother, and this is actually, I can confirm, and there's a scientific reason behind this. If you get stung by a bee and the stinger is still stuck wherever they stung you, like let's say you get stung on the arm, you take meat tenderizer seasoning or something that we like to call, it's called, from a company called Goya, it's called adobo. It's like a salt, pepper, garlic seasoning, like a dry seasoning. You put a little bit of that and a few drops of water to make a paste. And you put it on the area of where you got the bee sting. And then after, like, I say like 2-3 minutes, you take that, you rinse that off, and then you swipe over the bee sting area. It'll get the bee stinger out. The reason is because adobo, much like meat tenderizer, opens up your pores and it opens up the wound so that you can safely get out the stinger without leaving any remnants behind. I learned that when I was a kid, and it has stuck with me ever since. If there is any life knowledge that has ever been imparted to me that I've held on for dear life, that one's it. That one is it. We used to use glue. Yeah, I was told the burn lets you know it's working. Ooh. When in doubt, placebo effect or best offer. That's true too. That's true too. Why not just use duct tape? Duct tape was never presented to me. It was always meat tenderizer. If you got stung by a wasp or you got stung by a bee and the stinger is still in there, it opens up the pore, much like meat tenderizer breaks down the proteins and opens up the meat to make it more more malleable. And that's what you do. Take that wisdom and go with it. Take that wisdom and go. You might have lived with cannibals. No, I lived with my mama. It was helpful. It was so helpful. It happened to one of my cousins. She got stung by a bee and they did it and she got the stinger out. I was like, yo, life hacks right there. That was like my first life hack that I held on to for a good long time. I was like, I will never mess with this. This is a great idea. But today we are going to do some Phantasy Star II. Now we're not going to do any dungeons tonight. Tonight we're just going to be leveling up Rolf and getting him geared up. I actually want to give myself a little bit of a easy evening just because it has been a busy one lately. So I'm going to give myself some grace. No, that's not the channel I want to go on. Nope, up. So we are going to play some Phantasy Star II. But we're going to level up our boy, Phantasy Star Trunks. Phantasy Star Trunks. My good boy, Phantasy Star Trunks. And we're going to do the thing. Okay. Is it up? It's up. Okay. Now, we have this new thing that Sam got for me. It's what was it, honey? What's it called? An audio splitter? Audio splitter? Audio cutter? I forget exactly what it's called, but it does the job of letting me be able to listen to my alerts and the game simultaneously, like you guys hear it. Let me know how it works out for If I wasn't family, imagine saying that to a date. If I wasn't family. Imagine saying that to a date if he got stung. I need to get you some meat tenderizer. I'd be in jail. No. It's the seasoning. It's the seasoning. It's like the dry rub. It's like the salt, pepper, garlic mixture. Yo, no. It's an actual season. Wait a minute. I'm not crazy. Y'all, I'm not crazy. Is it not called meat tenderizer? A moment. Wait a second. I know that this is meat tenderizer seasoning. It's a thing. It's a very real thing. McCormick makes it. It's called meat tenderizer. It'll tenderize meat. It's a very real thing. Very real thing, I promise you. Oh, that's not what we're playing. Oops. Nope. Sorry. It's a very, very real thing. I promise. Okay. We're gonna level up Phantasy Star Trunks. I'm gonna be honest. Phantasy Star 1, my homeboy was Meow. Phantasy Star 4, we got Queen Demi. Phantasy Star 2, it might be Phantasy Star Trunks. Trunks might be doing it for me. We might be cheering on our boy Hugh here. Our little boy Huey. I'm gonna cheer him on. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, shoot. Did I? Okay, continue. Let's go back. We meet again, pizza. Rudo needs 12 points to go up a level. Nay needs 319. Pizza needs 340. Lantis needs 1984. Be careful out there. Okay. So I heard someone talking smack about the Dolphins. Was I talking smack? All I said was that if the geese were angry, they were probably Dolphins fans. I don't think I said anything offensive. I only spoke the truth. I said, and I quote, I'll even say it again. If the geese that go to Florida are upset and angry and they have nothing but vitriol and hatred in their hearts, they're more than likely Dolphins fans. And I don't think I said anything offensive. Dusk. Hey, you don't need to keep repeating it. I was just stating it. If it's any consolation, I married a Dolphins fan. Or saying it so damn loud. I married one. I married a Dolphins fan. Do you forget? Sam is from Florida. He has been living a life of sports disappointment for many, many years. And more than anything, I'm shocked he didn't say anything when he saw it in the Discord. There's nothing wrong with being Listen, there's nothing wrong with being a Dolphins fan. Not at all. Hexencourt, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. It didn't pop up. There it is. Thank you so much. He could have been a Gators fan. Thank you so much, Hexencourt. I appreciate it. Listen, I say this as a New York Knicks fan. If there's anything that I know, it's disappointment. I've been a New York Knicks fan since like 1993. If there's one thing I know, it's sadness. It's disappointment. Don't be sad. You guys still got the Miami Heat. You got that going for you, right? So we all have our shortcomings. Some of us are Dolphins fans and some of us are Knicks fans. All right, who are we? We are going to level up. Let's pick our companions. Okay. Reorganize. Okay, who should we take into the party? Pizza, Nay, Rudo. Yes, I want to take Trunks with me. Okay, we're going to level up our boy Trunks. And thank you for the subs. Please know that you have some amazing emotes, Hexencourt, that you can use across all of Twitch. As well, we have a dedicated Discord that you can also join in for the fun. It's a little quiet in there, but there's a lot of tech talk today. A lot of tech talk. Not the app, TikTok, the tech, T-E-C-H. But we have a good time in there, so please feel free to enjoy. And if you also want a handwritten card written by me, mailed to you, doesn't matter where you live, because I pay stamps, you can also do that as well. So please enjoy. Today we're going to level up our boy Trunks. We're going on an adventure with Trunks. I don't know what he does. I'm sorry for even putting that thought into your mind. Oh yeah, no, it's Canes all the way. I learned very fast. I learned very fast when I married Sam and Sam's family. They're like, Canes? You're gonna learn real fast, pizza. If you're married into this family, we are Canes fans. They taught me well. Yeah, we'll have him okay. We're gonna have you do some attacking too. Go ahead. And get some levels up on Trunks because he's bitty. He's bitty. It's great to be a Miami Hurricane. I am a New York Knicks fan, so I know sadness. But welcome on in, folks. I listen, I don't do sports talk all that often. And if I do, it's usually about hockey, and that just angers people. They're like, what do you mean you're a Penguins fan? Shh. It has nothing to do with the Dezolians. But I have been a Penguins fan for many, many years. And I get a lot of flack for that. They're like, you like Cindy Crosby? And I'm like, yeah, sorry. There is an explanation and a reasoning behind it, by the way. There is an actual reasoning behind it. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody's Tuesday night going so far? Hopefully good. Greetings from Mississauga. Drive an hour for free rent earrings. You got free rent earrings! Actually, it's very funny that you even mentioned that, Nanto. I am currently... I just got the notification from Hot Topic that my Fern hair clip is currently on the way. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, which, by the way, let me also give a shout out as well. It's the dusk. And to you. Welcome on in, friends. Welcome on in. I hope Mississauga is treating you well. I almost put in Nanto Dusk. I almost shipped Dusk in June. Nanto Dusk. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like it. Which, by the way, belated May the 4th to everyone. Yesterday, May the 4th. Lots of Star Wars happenings going on. I'm gonna get my face kicked in playing Final Fantasy XIV by a short mage capable of ending words with a cackle and a rhyme. I play an Aura. I have an Aura named Wind Up Pizza. I'm a minion. You're doing pretty good. You snagged Labyrinth 4K collector set tonight for only $40. Yo! That's what's up! Where'd you find that, Hexen Court? Did you find it online or was it at a store? Revenge of the 5th. Oh, actually, it's Cinco de Mayo! It's Happy Cinco de Mayo! Which, for whatever reason, back in my old college town, everybody was convinced it was Captain Morgan's birthday. And I'm like, I feel like you guys are now melding too many Latino things together that you feel the need to confuse the two. Unnecessary, right? Oh, I gotta heal Trunks. Hold on. Can I heal on... Okay. Trunks. Lord knows that boy needs it. What level is he now? Oh, God. He is level 2. He's level 2. We're doing good. We're doing great. Come on, Trunks. I believe in you. Hello, Topo Guide. How are you? Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday. Right? Hamilton Books website. Total win. I actually, the last cinematic piece of merchandise that I picked up was the Steelbook edition of the remaster of The Crow, the 30th anniversary edition. I'm a huge fan of the movie The Crow, so I was pretty chuffed when I saw that was available, and I was able to grab it. And hello, J-Thud, and hello, Topo. Give me 1 second. Let me give you guys some quick shout-outs. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hopefully well. Playing some Tales of the Abyss. I'm doing good here. It has the replica of the Goblin King's orb in it. Really? Really? I see you're playing my all-time favorite game, JRPG. Wait, Phantasy Star II is your favorite JRPG? Mine's Phantasy Star IV. That's so interesting. This is actually my first time playing through Phantasy Star II. I noticed that I picked up a new person who I like to call Phantasy Star Trunks. His name's Hugh. He looks a lot like Trunks, so we're leveling him up because he looks like Trunks, and I got a big thing for Trunks, so I must take good care of him. He is our precious, precious bean in this game. We must watch over him. Yeah, well, that's the reason why, if you actually look at my model, I have these ear attachments and armor. That's a nod to Demi from Phantasy Star IV. She is my favorite JRPG character, and Phantasy Star IV recently took the #1 spot of my favorite JRPG of all time. Before that, it was Final Fantasy VI. But then I played through Phantasy Star IV, and I was like, yo, Phantasy Star IV is something magical. Eustace Rolf is like years before Cloud. Yeah. What is this Taco Tuesday you speak of? Alucard. First off, what's up? And Taco Tuesday is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's where people celebrate and enjoy the history of Latinos. A lot of Latino history happened to land on a Tuesday. Case in point, when Captain Morgan was born and stepped foot onto the earth, it just so happened to be on a Tuesday. Ricky Martin making the ever-popular song Living La Vida Loca happened on a Tuesday. Taco Bell opening its doors for the very first time to become one of the most beloved fast food chains of all time opened on a Tuesday. And so we celebrate Taco Tuesday for all these great, amazing achievements. Bad Bunny was announced to be at the Super Bowl on a Tuesday. It all comes back full circle. I played the first half of Phantasy Star II a few times. I never finished it though. Really? And hello, Beth. Hello. Welcome on in. Also, I've drawn Eustace Rolf with a final sword doing Cloud's SSBU post. That's what's up. Sarzak! Let me give a shout out to you as well, Sarzak. If you guys don't already follow my beloved friend Sarzak, an amazing necromancer and retro game VTuber here on Twitch. A lot of you guys already know Sarzak. Sarzak is a regular friend here of the channel and one of my probably coolest besties. Sarzak's hair is bitchin'. Cannot be topped. Sarzak has got some bitchin' hair. Not to mention, Sarzak has the cutest slime form that is just so precious. It's my favorite form, as well as the corgi onesie. So please be sure to check out my friend Sarzak too. You beat this more than 4? Gotcha. Oh, let me get the pineapple up. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm on PNG mode today. PNG mode for JRPGs is so much easier, especially when I'm using Sega Genesis Mini too, so I love on it. And hello, Degenerate. Hello. Demi is a cutie android. I love Demi. And how are you, Degenerate? I hope you're doing well. His corgis are good boys and absolutely not locked up in the Corgatorium. I'm Big Night. I do. I love me some Phantasy Star IV. I actually even tried a speedrun version of Phantasy Star IV called Profound Darkness. It's like a randomizer. If you're ever looking for a fun thing to do, definitely look up. It was created by an amazing creator in the Phantasy Star community by the name of Lady Ariana. It is a Phantasy Star IV randomizer where you have to pick up certain items in a certain order, and there's different modes and different methods. There's an amazing community involved in it. If you enjoy randomizers and you enjoy Phantasy Star IV, highly recommend. Highly recommend. Fantasy Flang. I thought about I want to stream the Landale trilogy 1, 2, and 4 again. You surely should. You totally should. I tell everybody, please stream Phantasy Star 4. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, go ahead. Go lurk. Do what you need to do. Please know that your operating systems are going into idle mode, friend. And thank you so much for stopping by. I'm sleepy at work. I'm gonna go see him this week. Who are you gonna go see this week? Wait, who are you gonna go see this week? Travis? Trunks leveled up. Our boy leveled up. I really enjoyed your playthrough of 20 Years Past. 20 Years Past was a lot of fun. 20 Years Past, if you guys aren't aware, that is actually a fan-made game. It is actually the continuation. It's set to be the continuation of Phantasy Star IV. And it was made by an amazing creator in the Phantasy Star community by the name of D, spelled D-I-H. It's a really, really fun game. And if you like the Phantasy Star, like, lore, the Easter eggs, the dungeon setups, you'll definitely enjoy 20 Years Past. I had such a blast streaming it, and I give all the thanks to Dee for allowing me that opportunity. I think Dee actually did a couple updates before I started streaming it just to make sure that everything was up to date. But I'm sure there's some more new updates even since then, so... I always do it first, then second, then fourth. I know a lot of people have mixed emotions on third. I know people have mixed emotions on third, so I can understand that. You're gonna go see Sarzak! If you do, please give Sarzak a high five and say that's from pizza. I say that as if Sarzak's not here, but I mean it. If you see Sarzak, 1, tell him to go dip his chicken nuggets in sauce, and 2, give him a high five for pizza. He'll probably be like, I'll never do it. I'll never dip my nuggets in sauce. Unless it's Taco Bell and it's cheese sauce. Then I make exceptions. I'm like, Sarzak. Anyway, have a fun stream and don't disappoint me. I will, Tuppo. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good one. And let me know if you do end up streaming Phantasy Star. I would love to watch it. I love watching people stream the Phantasy Star JRPG, so please do. I've been playing Strangers of Paradise. Really fun gameplay, but the end game is an RNG grindfest. Ooh. And did y'all hear what's going on with YouTube? What's going on with YouTube? Wait, is this a pun? Are you getting ready to start a pun, or did something really happen with YouTube? What happened with YouTube? Oh boy, oh boy. Speaking of orders, Star Wars watch order I recommend, 412536. I had chicken nuggets the other day and I told them no sauce. Sarzak, why are you blaspheming your life? Why are you making your life sadder than it has to be? There's nothing wrong with sauce for your nuggets. There ain't nothing wrong with sauce for your nuggets. A little dip. And that's the other thing. You can make noises. You could go dip, hooray, as you dip it in the sauce and eat the nugget. Why? So it's like, who hurt you? Who I gotta fight? Who told you that it's not good to dip your nuggets? That's right, Darby, tell him. Tell Sarzak. Sarzak, dip your nuggets in sauce. Arf. Bark, sauce. I love me some sauce. Massive memory leaks from YouTube video tabs. Oh, shit. Is it... So what does that mean? So what happens when that happens, Dusk? You should get extra sauce and toss it so others don't get the sauce. Degenerate. You're being a degenerate right now. I'm considering getting a heated nugget porch sewn into my back. Okay. Hex. First off, is it alright if I call you Hex for short? Or do you prefer being called Hex and Court? Or do you prefer being called Court? Let me know what your preference is. But if you do this, and this is a great success, share with a fellow sister in Christ, if you can. Like, I would love to have a heated chicken nugget pouch in my purse, because then I could have chicken nuggets at my disposal at all times, and then I would keep the sauce in my bag, because some people might try to throw it away, like Degenerate and Sarzak. Pizza pockets. Aw, man, one day I'm gonna come up with a pizza eat-a bag. And I'll make myself like a plush or an acrylic pizza figure. But the pizza eat-a bag is gonna look like a slice. And then you can stick the stuffed plush in the plastic portion for display. I've had that dream for so long. One day, it'll be a reality. And when that becomes a reality, I'll let y'all know. Until then, though, I'm just gonna need you to trust me on the beauty that is the pizza eat-a bag. And then we can really have pizza pockets. I still hope that Sega Ages will finish the Generations remake of Phantasy Star IV. I've been waiting since the PlayStation 2 era when they released Generations 1 and 2. Arson, amen to that. Amen to that. And let me tell you why. Because I could have technically found a way, take that, listen, air quotes, found a way to get the Phantasy Star 2 Generations port, which I think is hands down the easier, or the more graphically pretty one of the Phantasy Stars. It has better music, better graphics. I just opted for the Sega Genesis Mini 2 version for the easy mode and plus to have access to all the other Sega games. But I'm with you on that. I would love to see a Phantasy Star 4 Generations port. I think that would be great, personally. Me, I love saucy nugs. Right? Saucy nuggets are the best. You gotta dip. Dip, dip, hooray. Hey, Pizza. It was fun to run Satsuma Saita. It's Stasha! World's told it's Stasha! You're doing it to rile my feathers up as if I was a bird. How dare! You're making me feel like a Canadian goose. I'm on for just a moment to tell you I'm heading to the UPS store. You know why? Oh, for the thing in the thing? The thing that we DM'd about? For the pirate? Yeah. Very excited. I'm very excited. You did also get my PayPal, right? I sent you a PayPal to pay for it. You did? Okay. I just want to check and make sure. If I just didn't. Yes, you did. I paid, pal. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that it was appropriately paid for. You never confirmed or denied. I assume so, but I figured I'd ask and get the heads up. Let me give a shout out. Oh my God, there's so many folks joining tonight. Look at all of these amazing folks here. World's Told. What is up, my dude? As well as Elden Lord, Bubble Monkey. Hey, Monkey. I know that you're an Elden Lord, but I still want to call you Monkey D. Sean because it makes me happy. It brings light into my life. Oh, did I just kill him? Did I just kill Trunks? Okay, I didn't. So, if you guys are just tuning in for the first time, or just tuning in, the last session that we had for Phantasy Star II, we picked up a new adventurer in our party. His name is Hugh. What no one bothered to tell me, and you could see it better here in just this brief glimpse, he kind of looks like Trunks from Dragon Ball. And Trunks is my favorite Dragon Ball character. So now, our mission is to take such good care of this precious, precious being. We must make sure that he is always appropriately geared, appropriately leveled, and appropriately loved. As Demi is to Phantasy Star IV, Hugh is to Phantasy Star II. And I know that he's kind of just a very minor character. That's fine. I don't mind. I may not use him throughout the entire playthrough, but I don't care. I'm going to make sure that he is well geared because he looks like Trunks. And if there's anything that Pizza loves more, it's future Trunks from Dragon Ball. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, time to go. UPS store and Jollibee Potato. Wait. Tell Potato I said hi. Hi, Tater. Hi, Tater. Trunks got robbed in the Goku Black Saga. I'll go back to when I can. No. Keep your name. No, keep your name the way it is. I just hope you don't mind if I accidentally call you Monkey D. Sean from time to time. No. You keep your name just the way you like it. Don't change your name for anyone else. No. You change your name for you. You change your name for you, Monkey D. Sean. Future Trunks or Kid Trunks or GT Trunks? Oh yeah, Future Trunks. Future Trunks. I'm a Future Trunks homegirl. I miss Monkey D. Sean. Understandable. Listen, there's nothing wrong with any of the other Trunks, but if I had a personal preference, it's Future Trunks all the way. That's my bruh. I learned a new technique. Look at me go. What level is he now? He's getting there. We're gonna get him some more levels. This is, again, gonna be a very chill stream. It's just gonna be roaming around, killing things, leveling up, getting money, and just gearing up. So we won't be doing any dungeons per se tonight. It'll be more about just leveling up Trunks. I know his name's Hugh, but I'm not gonna call him Hugh because this is my playthrough of Phantasy Star II, and this is what makes me smile. But yeah, we're gonna try to get him as best leveled up as possible. Or if people are hunting you, maybe change the name. Don't let anyone hunt you. Monkey, don't let anybody hunt you. Don't let them do it, Monkey Deshawn. From what I've seen, the YouTube video control interface buttons are constantly cycling and refreshing without releasing the active memory being used. Ooh. So yeah, memory leakage. Oh no. How brutal has the game been to you? Surprisingly, it hasn't been that bad. Like, people aren't bad. My one and only big gripe so far about Phantasy Star II, truly, my biggest gripe about it is if I were to want to run away, the game never lets me run away. So I don't even know why they bother giving me the option, because they're not gonna let me go. And I every time I'm like, oh, maybe this will be the time that they let me go. I'm fairly certain that in the 30 or so attempts that I've tried to run away from a fight of trash mobs, they're just like, psych, pizza, you ain't leaving. And I'm like, yo, eat it. You're no fun. I wanted to run away to save like my TP, and y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. So that's probably my only gripe to this game. And the dungeons are hard, but I'll be honest, I am using a guide for this playthrough. I was told by many friends, if this is your first playthrough, this is a lot to take on, so there's nothing wrong with using a guide for this. Do you. You know what? Do you. Do what makes you happy. So I did just that. The encounter rate is horrible too. It makes for good leveling, and especially with easy mode in Sega Genesis Mini 2, it makes leveling up and the Meseta gain very, very good. So you gotta cancel out the good with the bad, right? You gotta cancel out the good with the bad. Future Trunks is the best one. Memory leakage. Oh no, they should get tissues in case I gotta blow their memory nose. And hello, Zach. Hello, Zach. Encounter rate is horrible too. I mustn't run away. Shin Pizza Ikari. Look, it's the praying mantis from PSO 1 and 2. Definitely didn't come before PSO, right? It's a grass assassin. It's the grandfather of the grass assassin. They call it a locust, but it's the grandfather of the grass assassin. Every now and then, I just want to run away. Like, I just want to take a breather. And Yuji Naka's like, not today. And I'm like, but Yuji. He's like, not today. You know what? I'm not even going to save your ass from jail, Yuji Naka. Nah, I'm not going to break you out. Stay there. And that's what I should do. I should literally do my next session of Phantasy Star II before attempting the Yuji Naka quest in Phantasy Star Online, and just let that anger course through my veins. So I could just be like, you know what? I don't even want to save him. Fuck it. Let him stay in there. Do you see what he put me through? Man doesn't let you get a save for, doesn't let you run away once in Phantasy Star 2. You don't even deserve to be saved. Yuji, plus. Oh, we should do a little bit of Trunks be healed. Okay. Look at you and your levels. How are we doing on money, too? $36? I'm thinking I should grab me some stuff, too, at some point. I should be alright with that. Were you there for Escaflowne night? Sarazak expected everyone to laugh at the stupid twist about the villain, but everyone was too busy hating on Hitoshi for stringing along Alan and Van without picking one. So I was around for, I believe, the first 6 episodes. Actually, I actually managed to catch the first 5 episodes of Escaflowne. It was running past my bedtime because of bedtimes, so I missed 6. So if that happened between anywhere of the first 6 episodes, I may have seen it or I may have missed it. I don't know. I don't know if I did. Kites! Hello, Kites. How are you, friend? We're playing Phantasy Star II. Look, we got Future Trunks in our party. Look at him. Look at this precious bean. Look at him. His name's Hugh, but I'm calling him Future Trunks and no one can tell me otherwise. Did you know he was in here? How are you doing, Kites? How is your Tuesday going so far? How is your love of Tales doing? How is your love of Tales doing? I hope well. I hope well. Future Trunks, bless you for playing a modded version of this game because the original's rough. So this is actually, if anybody's tuning in for the first time, this is actually the Sega Genesis Mini 2 version. This came out, I want to say it's within the last 5 years. I don't know the exact year, and I don't want to speak out of turn. But this is the Sega Genesis Mini 2 version. So this actually has a myriad of other Sega games on there, like Final Fight, Phantasy Star. I think Shining in the Darkness might be in here as well, and a couple of games from the Shining series. And I thought it would be super cool because I got all these gift cards for eBay for my birthday. So I was like, oh, I'm going to buy myself something from the eBay store. And someone had it on the eBay. And I went, yes. And it was brand new. And I went, even yes, sir. And I did. So I have access to Phantasy Star II. I forget if I have access to Phantasy Star III on here. Actually, let me take a gander here. Let's take a gander. Well, back on the road we go. Have fun, Captain Penguin. I know Penguin. Coño, Drew, I know Penguin. But please be safe on the road. And please tell Lantis I said hello. But, coño, I know Penguin. I Android. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué te pasa? So this one has Phantasy Star II on it, but it has Shining Force 2, Shining in the Darkness, Sonic 3D Blast, Splatterhouse 2, Streets of Rage 3, Super Hang-On, Super Street Fighter 2, The New Challengers, The Ooze, Revenge of Shinobi, Toe Jam and Earl, and Panic on Funkatron, Truxton, Vector Man 2, Viewpoint, Virtua Racing, War Song, Deviant Pie, Fantasy Zone, Splatter, Space Harrier 2, Star Mobile, Super Locomotive versus Puyo Puyo-san, as well as Echo the Dolphin, Echo the Tides of Time, Final Fight CD, Mansion of Hidden Souls, Night Striker, Night Trap's on here. Night Trap's on here. I really should do a Night Trap one day and see how much I don't like myself. Robo Aleste, Sewer Shark, Shining Force CD, Sylphid, Sonic the Hedgehog CD, The Ninja Warriors, Afterburner 2, Alien Soldier, Atomic Runner, Bonanza Brothers, Clay Fighter, Crusader of Senti, Desert Strike, Earthworm Jim, Elemental Master, Fatal Fury 2, Gain Ground, Golden Axe 2, Granada, Hellfire, Herzog Zwei, Lightning Force, Quest for the Dark Star, Midnight Resistance, Outrun, and Outrunners. Lots of games on here. Lots and lots of games. All packed within this cute little mini console. Can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. An android with a pineapple on her head. Not for long. Not for long. I'm taking it off. Showed you. I showed you. Eleanor Bubble Monkey, I showed you. I'm doing good. I'm just settling down for bed. It's been a good Tuesday. I'm off work all week. Oh, bless. Do you have any fun plans for this week on a little staycation at home? Anything fun? I'm one of the weird people who consider Streets of Rage 3 the best in that series. Well, not counting 4. And yes, I still love Tales. How are you doing? I'm doing good here. I have been working on my charity event while I've been offline. I also just did some collabs recently with my friend Worlds Told, playing some Final Fantasy XIV, and that's been a lot of fun. And then in the realm of games, I have games that I purchased and I have not touched yet. Case in point, I have Tomodachi Life, and I haven't even had a chance to play it yet. It's been so busy in real life, but I can't complain. I'm busy, but it's all good things. So if I'm gonna be busy with good things, you just gotta, have gratitude. You know what I mean? Be grateful for being busy with good things. Can't complain. Not the pineapple losing its source in life. Listen, Kites. It's the pine. I know pineapple. They put it on my hat all the time so they could call me Pineapple Pizza or Captain Hawaii. And then when I have my live 2D model, they love to put me in the penguin onesie because they know I have a rooted hatred. My arch nemesis is the Zolian penguins from Phantasy Star IV. Lots of good games. Also can be modded for the complete game collection, so I hear. Oh, is that so? That's nice. Oh, that's a handy thing to know. Thank you, Armor. I'm going out and walking, going swimming, and just chilling. My boyfriend loves pineapple on pizza, so it fits. And me! Every time you see your boyfriend eat a slice of pineapple on pizza, don't laugh too hard. Don't laugh too hard. Just imagine it saying as he's about to take a bite, Coño, I know pineapple, I know penguin. If that happens, don't laugh too hard. Please don't choke on your food either. Please, that's a hazard. Be safe. Chew first, then laugh. Chew first, then laugh. What did the penguins do to you? Oh, kites. Kites. Have you ever played Phantasy Star IV? Have you ever played Phantasy Star IV? Because when I played Phantasy Star IV for the first time, I was robbed 2,400 Meseta because I thought I was getting penguin feed for the penguins, but they took my money and ran, and I didn't even get to pet them. I was like, what? Nah. And I got so mad, I think I called them raggedy bitches. I was really upset that day. I was really upset. I almost ended stream in a matter of like a half hour. Oh, I know that game 100%. So then when you go to Desolus, specifically the town of Zosa, there is a vendor in there that offers you pengu feed for 800 Meseta. Listen, spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, step away from the computer right now or step away from your mobile device. But the vendor sells pengu feed and you give it 800 Meseta. And you pay the vendor 800 Meseta, and then you walk out with your penguin feed, and the penguin just does a drive-by, grabs your shit, and runs. And I was like, what? I was like, let me try that again for science. And I did, and it stole my money again. I was like, this can't be. This is Phantasy Star IV. So I did it one more time, and after that, I just raged. I threw down my controller, and I was about to clap hands. Where's Amy? Amy is currently back at the house. She's cooking at the moment, Sarzak. I wanted to bring out Trunks for a spin. I wanted to bring out my boy Trunks because I'm gonna be honest, he looks like Trunks from Dragon Ball, and because of that, I kind of love him. I won't always have him out forever, but I want to level him up to be best boy. I don't know if it makes sense having him throughout the whole playthrough. Probably not. But for a little sliver of time, I want to love on Trunks and Phantasy Star. And now I want Pizza X Trunks fan art commissions. And he just looks like Hugh from Phantasy Star II. It's the heckin' jingle it plays when it steals the food, right? Dun, 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 dun. It's that jingle. It's the source of my nightmares. It's the source of all my nightmares. All this talk of future Trunks kind of makes me want a fusion dance emote for New Genesis. Oh, yes. I can get behind that. Alucard, I can totally get behind that. Did you know in the Japanese version of this game, Anna and Amy have their names swapped? I don't know why they changed it in English, but really now? Really? I did not know that. I'll be honest, I personally would have loved to have played the Phantasy Star II Generations version. I just didn't have the time or access to a CD burner or disc to do it. I mean, hands down, the Generations version has much better graphics in terms of like the cutscenes and whatnot. But I digress. It's still a great game, so I'm still giving it, the fair shot. And I know a lot of people who love Phantasy Star II, and then I go, do you like getting hurt in dungeons? And they're like, we love getting hurt in dungeons. I'm like, who hurt you? Please, tell me who hurt you. But it has been fun. There's just little like gripes here and there, but nothing out of the... Oh. I just got bitch slapped. A moment. I'm sorry. Hold on. Take him out. Take his ass out, Nay. Say, don't put your hands on me like that. My father doesn't even put his hands on me like that. Disrespectful. But as I was saying, yeah, I think the game has a couple gripes here and there. In terms of the 3 Phantasy Stars I've played so far, and I've only played 1, this, and 4. 4 still holds the coveted #1 spot for me, followed by 1, but the rankings could change at any point, you know what I mean? But I wanted to give it a proper shot and try all the JRPGs, and I even did the fan-made version, 20 Years Past, which is like kind of a sequel to Phantasy Star IV. It was a fan-made version. Really, really good. Really, really good. The Generation 2 version is good, but for some reason also harder. Is it harder? I thought it was kind of the same as the original version in terms of difficulty. Again, one of the biggest reasons I opted for the Sega Genesis Mini 2 version. Ted Bob! Ted Bob, thank you for the follow. What's up? What's going on? How are you, friend? If you guys don't already know, Ted Bob is one of my favorite retro manga artists on the space. You'll see Ted Bob post a lot of amazing art on either Twitter or on Blue Sky, and he, along with a lot of my other favorites like Oda Cat and Yum Pop Lala and Dan Makaman, they make some amazing art. So if you guys love that kind of retro 90s style art, please be sure to go check out Ted Bob. Ted Bob also streams from time to time too as well. I think Ted Bob, I think the last time I got to catch one of your streams, you were streaming, was it? It wasn't a fighting game. What was it? Or maybe you're doing art for a fighting game. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I can't recall. But I remember I got to tune in and watch, and it made me happy. But I hope you're doing well, so thank you for the follow. I forgot what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. I do this all the time. Goldfish brain. This is my first playthrough right now, and we're currently getting Hugh some levels, and Hugh looks a lot like future Trunks. So I was like, I must protect this precious cinnamon roll. Look at him go. We must gear you up. I'm gonna have to get him some gear before we start making our way towards. I don't know. I think we still have a few more dungeons before Climatrol, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have a few more dungeons before Climatrol. They beefed up the enemy stats because they beefed up the party. I think it's also because of the new attack system they put in place with Generation 2. Oh, is that so? It's been a while since I've streamed. So hard to remember. But I hope you've been doing good. It looks like you've been doing good. I've been seeing a lot of retweets with amazing art of, I believe it's your OC? The name escapes me right now. You'll have to forgive me for that. But I saw a couple of retweets with some beautiful art, and I was like, yo. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Loved it. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. Oh, it's not stopping Rolf regardless. But yeah, the Sega Genesis Mini 2 version, I'll be honest, I opted for the Sega Genesis Mini 2 version because it did have the easy mode, which means the dungeons still remain the same. It was just faster XP or bigger XP and more metagame, which in some respects it actually works out a little well. Everything else is still pretty much, true to the original Phantasy Star II. But I did also have the option of playing it from the Mega Classics collection that was available on Steam. Although I think they delisted that in December of 2024, December of 2025. I can't remember when. And I was always curious. I was like, oh, did they delist that because they're bringing out something else? Are we getting something else? And nothing came out. Nothing came of it. Nothing came of it, sadly. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Oh, you're welcome. I do. That's like my little happy place. During my lunch breaks, I get to sit down and kind of look through art. That's my thing. And I like looking at different art pieces because it inspires me to want to doodle and sketch as well. My focus, though, is definitely more like black, white, monochrome and just pencil sketches. But it makes me happy, and it's fun to see other people's interpretations and art styles. Mine looks more like Daria. It doesn't have that retro anime look per se, but it's a lot of fun just to see what makes other people happy and see the pieces that they create. Phantasy Star IV was the first game I played that had the, oh wait, games can be art, and it just led me to my taste. Oh, you need that boost for Phantasy Star II. The Switch version of Phantasy Star I is the ultimate version. Oh, hands down. I actually did the Sega Ages version of Phantasy Star I. I'd listen, if I had block paper, graph paper to draw out the dungeons, I would probably still be streaming Phantasy Star I. They definitely, Sega Ages version of Phantasy Star I, I'm glad that I got to do it that way. And what was also really nice about playing Phantasy Star I, the Sega Ages version, was there was a member in the Phantasy Star community by the name of Kido, or Kido, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's spelled Kido. He made an old school strategy guide with the art and with all the different directions and instructions, kind of similar to what you remember from the old Brady game strategy guides. It was so awesome. I was like, I have to use this just because I mean, one, I have it for my collection for the sake of having it in my collection. And even if it's fan made, you could tell it was made with so much love. So I had such a blast using that guide. And granted, in Sega Ages version of Phantasy Star 1, it was a breeze to go through. I think I did it in less than 40 hours. I think I might have done it in like 25 hours, 30 hours, give or take. But it was still so much fun to be able to do it with a guide handy and to look at the different maps and look at the different locales and whatnot. And hey, Ramses, how are you? Hey, Daria is a good stop. Thank you. I do. I love Daria. I love Daria like something fierce. Let me give a shout out as well to my other friend, Ramses. Ramses is another amazing retro VTuber here on the platform, so please be sure to go check out and give a follow if you don't already follow Ramses. How you doing, Ramses? I still have a copy of that game. I need to run through it, that PS2 remake. I actually do not have the PS2 remake. I do not. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I will. I actually need to look because I think the only game I'm missing at this point, in terms of physical copies for my Phantasy Star collection, is 2. I have the, I have in the original casing as well. I have the Phantasy Star Sega, is this the Mega System version? I think this is the Mega System, the Master System version. I have the Master System version of Phantasy Star, complete in box, beautiful condition. Phantasy Star III in its original casing. The only thing it's missing is the manual. And then my prize of the collection is I have the Sega Genesis Phantasy Star 4 version, mint condition, in a like plastic case. And it has the manual and everything in it. It looks practically brand new. It's a great one. Got that for my birthday last year. It's beautiful. And I'm like, I will cherish it. It's got Demi. Demi is currently staying at my house forever. Oh, the pineapple on pizza redeem. Got it. Got you. Bam. Bam. Now, guys, if you are just tuning in for the first time, whenever I do the JRPG streams, you'll always see me streaming my beautiful PNG model because I love my PNG model. It's a lot easier to stream the JRPGs with the PNG model, but usually other streams you'll also see me move around to and fro with my live 2D model, but I enjoy just getting to like sit back and not have to worry about calibrations or anything like that, so hopefully that's cool with you guys too. Daria is a fantastic series. Oh my gosh. I was actually looking online to see how much like the complete series on DVD was because I'd like to have a physical copy of it. And different places have it for different prices. So I'm like, I'm going to have to eye it up and see when it's on sale next, I think. Oh, I used to have Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4 complete. I was like, oh, Ted Bob, no! Oh my goodness. Oh, do you have a favorite Phantasy Star version? Do you have a favorite Phantasy Star version? I know everybody always, gravitates towards one of the Phantasy Stars, and everybody's kind of like the collectively like Phantasy Star 1 led the path. We must all respect 1. But then people have favorites between like 2, 3, and 4. I'm always curious to hear what people are. And this question isn't just a Ted Bop, to all of you. Which one's your favorite Phantasy Star? I've got both the Generation remakes physically. Yes, I love this series. Yeah. Yeah. My copy of Phantasy Star is beat up and used, but I cherish it because it was the version that I constantly rented at the local video game store. My dad bought that version for my birthday after 3 months. Yo! Okay, I love that story. Even if it is beat up, that means you knew that it got tons of love, and it literally led to hours of just joy. Led to hours of nothing but continuous joy, which you can't be mad about that. So even if it's beat up, you know that it's just wear and tear out of just good memories that were made out of it. You can't even be mad at that, I played the heck out of Phantasy Star 4. Alright, I'm gonna come in now with the hard questions. Get ready. Phantasy Star 4. Kyra, Rika, or Demi? My answer is always Demi. My answer will always be Demi. I'm sorry. But I know that there's a lot of diehard Rika fans and a lot of diehard Kyra fans. To which I say, there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. Everybody has a right answer. Like, every answer is the right answer. I'm always just curious as to which team you are. If you're team Rika, or if you're team Kyra, or if you are team Demi. The answer is clearly Elise. Elise is a given too. Elise is a given as well. This is true. basically asking to choose a favorite child. It's like literally, you're like, it's like Lay's potato chips. I can't have just one. I can't. You can't ask me to do things like that. There's no such way. There's no way. There's no thing. Seth. I like Ren. And I know Ren's in 3. Now, when 3 comes through, still never, no character in the Phantasy Star JRPG series will hold a flame to Demi. None. And I know this with all the, like, I've never been more sure about anything in my life. Demi will always be my number 1 favorite Phantasy Star character. But when I play 3 and I get to meet Miu, M-I-E-U, I think that's how I'm pronouncing her name. Is it Miu or Moo or Miu? She's gonna be like a homegirl. She's gonna be a homegirl. She's a red-headed android. That's 2 great combinations, red-headed and androids. You know? But until that time comes. And then, of course, in this game, it's of course Nay. It's of course Nay. That, like, we can't even refute it. It's always gonna be Nay. Nay's best girl. Nay is best girl. Although Amy is a great character. I do love Amy as a character. Amy is a great character. Hugh, precious cinnamon roll. And I've always loved Ren, and for a brief period of time, I did love Zio. I loved Zio because Zio was quite literally anime Trent Reznor. And I was like, who doesn't love anime Trent Reznor? But then he kidnapped Demi, and that immediately put him on my shit list. And I was like, Zio, we were cool until you kidnapped Demi and tried to do bad things to her. And for that reason, congratulations, you're on my shit list. But there was a time Zio was on that list. Oh, as much as I love Rika, Demi is so aesthetically pleasing. I love Demi's running animation in Phantasy Star IV because she's the shortest at 4'11", or I think it's actually 4'10" if memory serves me right. I have to look at my drama book and guide, my Japanese one that I got imported from Japan. But I believe since she's 4'10", they purposely have her running while everyone else is walking because her legs are so little. So her walking animation looks like constant running. It's the cutest thing in the world. It's the cutest thing in the world. Whenever somebody posts fan art of Demi online, I just lose my shit because she's just so cute. Or Flena. Depends on which naming you choose to go by. I call her Demi, but Flena also works too. Yeah, Zio's design is based off of Trent Reznor. Oh, I completely know that. And that's at first where I was like, yo, I can kind of get behind Zio. Maybe we can change him. And then he kidnapped Demi. I was like, fuck this guy. I'm over you, dude. You don't put a hand on Demi. You don't ever touch Demi. Look at this precious, precious being. You done lost your damn mind. Boy, you crazy. Get out of here. When we killed him, I was like, psh, the hell out of my face. Don't ever hurt Demi like that again. Don't ever let me catch you looking at her. Keep her name out your damn mouth, Zio. Keep her name out your damn mouth. I wish we got that PS4 spin-off sequel that got canceled early on. There was a Phantasy Star IV spin-off sequel? Wait, what? Nani? A moment? What? What is this? What is this? Rika is best girl, but Elise still makes me feel things whenever I hear the soundtrack. Oh, the soundtrack is good. The soundtrack is good. I need to do more Phantasy Star art. It's been a hot minute since my last piece. Listen, I'm just saying. There's so many to choose from. You know what? Actually, it doesn't matter. Whatever you decide to draw, I'm gonna support it anyway, because it's Phantasy Star. At first I was gonna be like, have you considered our queen here, Demi? But you know what? Choose whoever. Choose whoever, and I'll support it anyway, because there's really, again, no bad characters. Even Mustachio Seth, he's a dude. We gotta cope, you know? He's done some shit. It is what it is. Sarsak. Oh yeah, it took place a few years after. There's some rough sketches of Rika and others. I didn't know that they came out with a spin-off sequel. I would have loved it. Now there's a fan-made version that was made online. It's called Phantasy Star 20 Years Past, but it's a whole different set of original characters that's created by this wonderful fan within the Phantasy Star community named D. It's a great game. I actually played it on stream. After I actually finished 4, I did 20 Years Past. Then I did Phantasy Star 1. But I didn't know that they were planning a Phantasy Star 4 spin-off sequel. I would love to see Sega. I would love to see a Phantasy Star JRPG. And just saying, you don't want to make it PSO2 or you don't want to make a new Genesis, that's fine. Just give me another JRPG. I have no qualms with JRPGs. And thank you for the gigantified emote, Sarzak. I'm always down with that. There's an interview with one of the devs about it. It didn't get far. Aww. I wonder if it was Yoshiban. Zio is a great early mid villain for the series. Got style, power, and presentation. He's got panache. Can we give props where props are due? That boy's got fashion written all over him. Makes me want to sing some 9 Inch Nails, but that's cool. I ain't mad. I only got mad when you hurt Demi. That's it. Did you know that the original version of PS2 had Lutz as the pro tag? Instead of Rune? Oh, I'm sorry. Phantasy Star II, not Phantasy Star IV. I'm sorry. I'm still in Phantasy Star IV mode. Really? And hey, Doc, how are you? Hello. Let me give you a quick shout out. What I'm actually gonna do, you guys, if that's all right with you, we're gonna take a quick 3-minute break. I just want to get a stretch here in my legs. I also want to give folks the opportunity to get up, stretch, grab something to eat, grab something to drink. If you are already a subscriber of the channel, a member of the Penguin Crew, or a high-ranking commander, first and foremost, we salute you. Thank you so much for your support. If you are not a subscriber and you'd like to be, you can consider subscribing to the channel. But if you actually want to hold on and save that for another amazing content creator on Twitch also, that's completely okay. You're not going to miss anything, and we're just going to step away, so it's all good. Pizza, I made a comment earlier about my friend getting shook from playing PS4. I'm sorry, the game is just that girl. It's so many girls, but it's always Demi. Alrighty, I gotta get back to work. I've been meaning to stop in and say hi for a while. I appreciate it, Ted Bob. Thank you. I appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, definitely. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I think this week after tonight's stream, we're going to be doing some Phantasy Star Online Blueburst. So you'll get schedule over on social media. You can check it out whenever. But enjoy. Have a good time at work. Enjoy yourself. We'll get those stretches in as well. So we are going to take a quick 3-minute break, folks. But we will be right back. Let's get those stretches in. Get my legs moving. Not to mention, I think I'm going to go refill my cup with some water. So let's go do that. So I will be right back in. Every time you sleep in the same spot, it looks like Yamcha died there. Do you realize that? I'm gonna take another picture after you get up, and then I'm gonna post Yamcha in there, so it looks like Yamcha died on the bedspread. I do it every time. Okay. Yep, it's unfinished, but it exists. There's an 8-bit Chinese bootleg of Phantasy Star IV. What? That's wild. That's bananas. That is bananas. Actually, let's see how we're doing in terms of levels. He should be close to 10. Oh, he's getting there. Let's do another just quick res on Trunks because he's been getting some levels. Everyone should be okay for the most part. Thank you guys. I needed to stretch, get a good walk around. I've been very diligent about not sitting crisscross applesauce. and make sure I'm getting tons of water. I've been on a water and tea kick lately. I don't know if it's the warmer weather or what, but I have this like uncontrollable desire to drink nothing but water and tea. Very much wanting that tea. This music slaps too, I'm gonna be honest. This music's so good. Okay, so I think the ad break is ending momentario. We're at. Wow! We are back! Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. All right, so we are continuing on. How are we doing in terms of money? Oh, we're doing great on money. I'm actually not that worried. Okay. I'll be honest, I changed Rolf's name to Pizza. I probably shouldn't have, but I don't care. Thank you. So you need to stretch my legs for a little bit, and I also wanted to get some more water. I don't know if it's because it's getting warmer or what, but I've been wanting constantly water and tea, as opposed to like my usual go-to of coffee in the mornings. Just constantly want water and tea. And I'm a huge fan of green tea, so I drink tons and tons of green tea whenever possible at work. Like, I have a decent cup, like a regular cup of coffee in the morning, and then if I need more, like, caffeine throughout the day, I usually, make a nice cup of tea, and I'm usually all set to go. No! Not Trunks! Leave her alone! Leave her be! Thank you! Oh, man. So we're gonna have to gear him up at some point, too. Which actually should be... Can I? No, I gotta go around. I want to see what I should be gearing him up as. But I gotta get back around over to where he is. I mean, I could always Ryuka back if I wanted to, but... I figure I could try. Leave Trunks alone. How else will he get back home to his boyfriend content? Right? Right? How do we make it work? All right, let's go back here and see if we can start getting him some gear. All right, what gear do I need to get for... Oh, that's meat tenderizer seasonings. Okay, we don't need to do that. Okay, so for him, he's gonna want 2 laser knives, titanium gear, and boots. Okay. Actually, while we're at it, since we have the money, let's go just heal them all up and save. No. Okay, cool. And while I'm at it, let's save onto here. Yeah. Okay. And then... resume game. Okay. We're gonna want to look and see what gear we can get him. I'm gonna want to get him laser knives. I'm hoping this town has it. I believe they do, but on the off chance that we don't, it should be alright. I need laser knives. Oh, am I gonna have to travel for those? Okay. I might have to travel to another town for those. Okay. Let's see what is over here. Titanium gear. Oh, this is all carbon gear. Okay. Okay. So let us teleport. Come on. Around. Oh, I think it's over here. Is it over here or is it the other one down here? It's this one down here. Okay. Where do we want to go? Is it a Puda? I think it's a Puda. We'll see. They have the better stuff. Go to the last 2 for stuff. That's what I was thinking. I thought on a whim I know what I specifically need to get him. It's just a matter of finding the right town for it. He needs titanium gear. He does not have titanium gear either. Oh, shoot. I just need for him 2 laser knives, titanium gear, and boots. Alright, I may have to go to Arima. Maybe Arima has it for me. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. Ceramic knives. Okay. Okay. So let's see if Arima has it. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know if I got the freaker in the other town, but let's see. Do you have the key tube? Maybe? I've properly started Tales of Xillia Remastered since I finished Dragon Quest Remastered 2 weeks ago. Though seeing this is making me want to dig out my Mega Drive Mini 1 and play Alicia Dragoon and World of Illusion on again. Do it! Do it! Nope, go back in. I just want to see if you have what I need. I don't think you have what I need, though. If the other towns didn't have it. Ooh. I may have to go look at the other towns for it. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what I have in terms of items. I think it's Rudo that would have it. Yes, I do have the key tube. Okay, so I have the key tube. Can I use it? It doesn't teleport me somewhere. It's just something that I need, right? Is my guess? Rudo has it, though. Okay. If not, I can always just keep leveling up, and then as soon as I get it, I can head to the other towns. I just want to see if on a whim if I had access to getting it now. But it might as well in this case just go to Apuda now. And also I want to let's do it Rudo, Nay, Pizza, Trunks. Okay. Make sure I have my group right here. Let's just go to Apuda now. Just head in and just level up around there. Let's go to Apuda. Though at least I've got Alicia Dragoon on my Switch, one of my favorite Mega Drive games, hidden gem on the system. There's a lot, listen, the Mega Drive had a lot of hidden gems on there that are just like, oh man. You didn't have to go this hard. You didn't have to go this hard, but you did, and I respect it. Let's see. You know, while I'm here, I might as well just go kill things. At least I feel a little better about. We'll get him some quick levels. My fave game on the system is Landstalker. That game is another hidden gem. I don't know if I know Landstalker. What is Landstalker about? I don't think I've ever played that one. I'm gonna be very honest, but it sounds cool. It sounds hella awesome. Still going to be leveling up anyway, but I can at least start making my way. I'm making my way downtown, walking fast. Okay. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. All right. Is it over here? Oh, is this the key tube right here? I'm gonna hold on that. I bet that's where the key tube is. Are you the Keymaster? Oh man, that just made me think of Ghostbusters. I just had a moment. Look, it's a real grass assassin. Locust Day. No, it's a grass assassin. Call it what it really is. It's like an isometric RPG about a treasure hunter. Ooh. And Alicia uses thunder magic as her attack, so that's the shooter aspect. Is it really? I really need to play the Tail series and the Dragoon series. Because there's another Dragoon. Is it Panzer Dragoon? That one I've never played before. We have it, though. We own a copy of it, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check. It's from Sam's collection, though. It's not mine. But Sam has all the good gems. Sam has Legend of the Silver Star, Legend of the Silver Star, is that what it's called? The Victor Ireland game. That's why I call it, the Victor Ireland game. Oh God. Nay's taking all the hits. We have that one, though. We have the Dot Hack series, but that's, I think, PlayStation, or PlayStation 2. Sam has a lot of great gems that I'm just like, yo, we've really got to pick up a PS2. We can start playing these. We had a PS2, but it wasn't working. We found out the hard way when we took it over to go visit my brother to play, Silent Hill 2, and it just was not reading the disc. We're like, oh no, is it the disc or the console? We're fairly certain it's the console. Panzer Dragoon? Yeah. I've heard good things about it. I've never played Panzer Dragoon, though. When I was a kid, I made fatal mistakes in learning how to play JRPGs. Case in point, don't ever try playing Shining in the Darkness, and if you don't have a working controller, don't try using a flight simulator control stick. It's not as effective as you think it would be. And then in terms of JRPGs, I played a lot of Final Fantasy. I think I played up until Final Fantasy 9. I attempted 10, and I couldn't get into 10. And I get a lot of flack for it, but I've coped with it over the years. They're like, how could you not play 10? I'm like, I couldn't get into it. My departure from the series was at 9. That was my last favorite game, and then I went, all right, I'm good to move on. I saw 12 and 13, though. Didn't play them, though. Did not play them. Alicia Dragoon is awesome, in my opinion. Is it? Is it? There was no FF10, only FF10-2. Oh no. JRPGs are probably my favorite. I just ordered a physical copy of Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, everybody, for the Switch from Play Asia. Really? Hi, Crazy. How are you? Hello. Oh man. There is no JRPG in the realm of JRPGs, and specifically with Final Fantasy series, there are no bad games, but you could tell that there was, how do I want to put this? How do I want to phrase this? You could tell for myself, and solely for myself, this has nothing to do with the graphics, because the graphics and the cinematography and the art of Final Fantasy X is absolutely stunning, absolutely breathtaking, but you can tell, or at least I feel, in my own humble opinion, that from Final Fantasy IX and the transition into Final Fantasy X, you could tell that they were taking a shift in terms of creative direction for the Final Fantasy series from 9 to 10. And it was very prevalent, in my opinion, and I think it was really starting to try. I felt like in many ways it wasn't so much Final Fantasy, but maybe Square Enix as a whole. They were really trying to cater to bringing in new audiences while also trying to maintain and retain the current audience and fandom that they had within the Final Fantasy series. And I don't necessarily think it worked, because you could tell that they started, I don't want to say gambling, but you could tell from 10, 12, 13, you could tell that they were trying to experiment and try to find, different avenues to kind of spice up the Final Fantasy series. And that's not to say that that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. But in doing so, I kind of felt like it left a departure for the long-time Final Fantasy fans who were so accustomed to this one this very, very like notable aesthetic, this combat style. It felt very much like it was a different type of game at the time. And that's, again, not to say that, them going in that different direction was necessarily a bad thing. It's just different. It was different. And that difference didn't really hit for me. So, Final Fantasy X is a great game. Just Final Fantasy X-2 gives me so much more joy. It's much more aesthetically my taste. That's fine. Final Fantasy VII does not exist. And they never remade it either. Oh, I hate to break the news to you, Crazy. It very much exists. I know why people love Final Fantasy VII. I'm not one of those people, but I understand why people love Final Fantasy VII, and I went through it. I even went through 8, and that was hard, but I had to get through 7 and 8 to get to 9. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9, like it's kind of how it works. Shining Force 2 is still my all-time favorite. I was still listening for a bit at work before I logged out. Understandable. You can get a lot of the games that are primarily digital only here in physical format from Asia. PS4, PS5, Switch, and Switch 2 have no region lock. Bless. All those times that I had to region unlock my PS Vita and my PSP. Oh, the days. That was the merger, and also Sakaguchi's focus on the flop FF movie and him being ousted from the company that started that ship. I can see that too. My favorite Final Fantasy is FF13-2 through, though. Yeah, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong. It's just the last time that I felt like I was playing a Final Fantasy JRPG, and I say this only for me, I speak for no one else but myself, was 9. After that, I was like, I don't know what this is. I can't. And again, 10 has a great story. 10 makes a lot of people cry. 10 makes a lot of people get choked up. I know Sam does it because I think he was trying to plat with the Blitzball thing. And Sam he platted the game on the PlayStation, I think it was. And he's like, I fucking did work for that. I cried when I got that Blitzball achievement. That shit took forever. But for myself personally, I tried getting into it and I couldn't get into it. But I also had a lot of different things going on in my life at that time. As a teenager, I was starting to really learn to touch grass. I discovered what goth was. I started going to shows. I learned about these bands called Depeche Mode and Susie and the Banshees, and that put me on a whole different trajectory. So that's not to say that there's anything wrong with them. It was just very different. It was very different. I want to be a Blitzball when I grow up. Playing Phantasy Star Zero again for the first time in many years. Maybe I can avenge my past self and get my Hugh cast to 100 instead of stopping at 99. Listen, I have but one singular goal in Phantasy Star Zero, and that is Coco's Hut. I want Coco's Hut so damn bad. I want Coco's Hut like I want air. I want Coco to appear. I want to buy the items in Coco Hut on my Rakasiel, and I want to live my best little Pizza Hut life. I don't think I'm asking for much, So one day, Coco Hut needs to come visit me while I'm in a dungeon so that I can go and live my best Coco Hut life. So if you hear me, Pizza's Nintendo DS, get on that because I have a physical copy. Final Fantasy VII is overhyped to hell. I have no desire for that remake for that reason. Honestly, I get why it's hyped up the way it is. It's an amazing story. You can't even no one can say that the Final Fantasy VII story is bad or overhyped. It's a great story. Same can be said for 8. 8 is a great story. For my own personal taste, I will always be a diehard 6 fan. I will always be a diehard 6 fan, and that is because my introduction to JRPGs was Final Fantasy VI, and Tara Branford was the first female protagonist that made me fall in love with video games, and nothing will ever change that. No matter how much I love Phantasy Star IV and whatnot, Elise is great. Don't get me wrong, Elise is the shit. Elise really kind of set the bar in terms of female protagonists in JRPGs. But I will always have a strong-rooted love for Tara Branford. And nothing will ever change that. Not to mention green-haired girls for life. Who doesn't love green-haired girls, right? Polaris from X Factor, still love you. You're still my best girl. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, you got daddy issues. I've looked past it. I'll love you for what it's worth. I'll love you for what it's worth. But, again, the Final Fantasy VII story isn't bad. It's just... It didn't resonate with me the way 6 did. But I think everybody has a Final Fantasy game that they connect with. Because I could tell people I love 9 and they're like, I'm missing the point. I'm like, listen, Garnet's the shit, man. Garnet is the shit. Hey, Amy. Hey, Z-Cat. How are you? Hello. There is also the Fabula Nova Chrysalis that started with 13. Fellow goth here. That's what's up. Court. Let's hear it for the goths. Let me give a shout out for Z-Cat. Hello, Z-Cat. Z-Cat plays games. I enjoy Final Fantasy VII a lot. Not my favorite, but what that game did for the culture and RPGs, thank you. If it wasn't the cast and Aerith herself breaking gaming culture, things would be different. I 110% agree. Even if I don't love the game the way others do, I respect what it did for the genre. I truly, truly respect what it did for the genre. I love Final Fantasy IX. I just hate Zidane. I get... But, okay. That ending gets me every time. It gets me every time. And that was the other thing. And this is a very controversial take. And maybe this is also the other reason that I wasn't huge on 7 myself either. From what I remember in terms of Final Fantasy games, like, yes, there was, love and relationships and whatnot. And there, there was some varying degrees of love and bonds that were formed through those stories. 10 put it on a whole other level. And I was like, I feel like I'm missing, it's part of the story, but I feel like it's too much of the overarching part of the story. And I don't know if I'm really resonating with that. And that, mind you, I was a teenager at the time. I was more focused on, again, going to shows and being a goth kid. Maybe being a goth kid really changed my perspective of JRPGs. And maybe that's why I didn't give 10 a chance. Maybe I need to give it a chance again at some point. Maybe I need to actually properly go through it. But I'll be honest, it didn't hit me the way that I know that it hit others. Because a lot of people were like, Yuna and Titus and this is the most beautiful kind of love. And I'm like, yeah, give a shit more about Blitzball. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm doing good, Z-Cat. I am enjoying Phantasy Star II. It's very chill tonight. We're just doing some leveling right now, just leveling up Hugh. I also have to get some gear for him, so I have to head on over to the next town to get him some gear. Today's more of a chill night. I was gonna do a dungeon, but I realized I was like, oh, I want to actually get some levels up on Hugh, so we're working on that right now, and it's going well. It gives me the opportunity to do some leveling while also chatting with friends, which I always think is a good time, and I like getting to chat, JRPGs when time allows it, so... I wanted to like Final Fantasy IX, but our PlayStation were dying, so having the black screen of reset made me develop a strong dislike. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Cat. I'm so sorry. The ending is really good. He rubs me the wrong way with a bunch of the stuff he does. I choose to believe the game is Garnet and Freya uniting their kingdoms with their romance. Fair. I don't know. I was goth and played games like Rhapsody, which is kind of like an SRPG with adorable girls singing. Okay, so maybe it wasn't the goth thing then. Maybe because I remember at that time, I was very angsty. I was just like, I don't need love. I've fallen in love with the darkness. Like I was hard. I went, not to mention I was very much into Visual Kai at the time. So I was listening to a lot of Deer and Grey. There are so many different combinations between that and even HOT from South Korea. It was, oh man, Moonhee June has an effect on people. Along with Toshiya. Again, Visual Kai and being a goth kid around that time was very pivotal to me. It molded me to the person I am today. Oh, I'm gonna die soon. I gotta watch my health. Goths can like Q too. It's true. I was very strong and resilient. I wanted to be alone. I wanted to go through my own trip of self-discovery, as I like to tell people. And then when I did, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But I did discover some great bands, and I'm happy for that. I went to a Dracula's Ball. I did it. I went to Dracula's Ball. I liked Voltaire. I did all those things. I owned the Elegant Gothic Lolita Bible. Bought that at Walden Books. Man, I miss getting good Japanese magazines at like Walden Books and Borders. I used to get my Gothic Lolita Bible or a copy of Egg. I still listen to Voltaire. Yeah! Voltaire fucking rules. If we're lucky, we'll see the party hit level 10. Yeah, I mean, basically we're just trying to get Hugh up to level 10. Again, I wasn't planning on doing any dungeons tonight just because I was, one, I'm really tired, and two, I'm still getting over my stomach issues, so I wanted to just keep it low-key and chill tonight. But I still wanted to play some Phantasy Star II and chat with folks. There was lots of streams last week, so many collabs were done. Many collabs were happening, so today is just a fun Phantasy Star II day. I want to enjoy Phantasy Star II without getting rage bait by dungeons. I believe it exists. I used to go to Ghouls Night Club nights. Nice. At least what they started out as. I like Final Fantasy VII. It was in no small part a prototype of Xenogears, both of which are a sequel to Chrono Trigger. So, you guys know Riss. I've probably told this story a number of times, but to people who are here for the first time, I will tell it. So my best friend, Riss, and we've been friends ever since we were like 10 years old. And there's always been one point of contention in our friendship, and that is that she believes that Chrono Trigger is the greatest JRPG of all time, whereas I believe Final Fantasy VI is the greatest JRPG of all time. And for the better part of 3 decades, we would never, ever see eye to eye on that. We would constantly berate each other about it. Like, we would always just have like a light jab, be like, oh yeah, this is like the greatest, just like Final Fantasy VI. And she'd be like, oh, that's so funny that you're talking about Chrono Trigger that way. We always came to the general consensus that we'll always agree to disagree on that. And that in each respective game's right. Chrono Trigger is a great game, as is Final Fantasy VI. But they both affected us differently for different reasons. No, we would never fight. Chrono Trigger's the best. See, I think Chrono Trigger is a great game. I do. I think Chrono Trigger is an amazing game. It is not my favorite JRPG. It did not have a profound or formative impact on me the way Final Fantasy VI did. And it's only for that, and it's solely for that reason, that Final Fantasy VI will always be number 1 over Chrono Trigger. And that's just me. But I know also the profound effect that Chrono Trigger had on Riss, and why Chrono Trigger is her favorite JRPG of all time. It's one of those things that, again, we kind of settled on the terms that we will always agree to disagree on this, but we both respect that the other person likes the game as much as possible. I had enchiladas for dinner today, and you didn't. No, I had bacon and mushroom flatbreads, and it was delicious. Bacon and mushroom flatbread, like little pizzas, it was the shit. I'm not gonna I ain't mad. I know everybody's celebrating with some type of Latin or Mexican dish today for Cinco de Mayo, which you should, because today is Captain Morgan's birthday. Happy Cinco de Mayo, Captain Morgan. We salute you and all of the wonderful things you did at the Alamo and your invention of rice and beans. Thank you for your sacrifice, right? Let's all celebrate. Happy birthday, Captain Morgan. Chrono Trigger, Shining Force 2. Cryptid Bones! Welcome on in. We just got a Matorado! Hello! Let me give a big shout out to Cryptid Bones. Cryptid Bones. Plus, as well, if you guys don't already know, Cryptid Bones is an amazing content creator and a very talented musician here on Twitch. Cynthia Cat, thank you so much for the resub. 7 months. 7 months. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I still celebrate 6 de Mayo because that's usually when I got into trouble. It was usually like from 11 p.m. of Cinco de Mayo onwards. from like 11 to 4 a.m. of the 6th. So 6 de Mayo is also just as much trouble as Cinco de Mayo was. But welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Pizza Maid. I'm a Phantasy Star VTuber here on Twitch. Whether it be the JRPGs, it's online iterations, fan-made games, or games heavily inspired by Phantasy Star. If they exist, I love to stream them. I love to share them. And thank you for coming in. How have you been, Cryptid? How have you been? What were you playing today, huh? What were you playing? I hope you were playing something fun. Oh, you were playing music. How was Vegas? Did you enjoy Vegas? Did you have fun? I hope you did. And plus as well, Cryptid Bones, as well as any of you Raiders, if you need to do any type of post-stream self-care, please do what you need to. But thank you guys for your support, and thank you for entrusting me with your community. That is one of the greatest compliments that can always be paid from one streamer to another. So thank you for entrusting me with your community. I will take good care of them. We will be chatting about Cinco de Mayo, the birth of Captain Morgan, how he created Taco Bell, how he won at the Alamo. By the way, none of this is factual. Don't actually believe what I'm saying. Like, that is the biggest joke I've ever done. Like, that is the biggest /J ever. Captain Morgan's birthday is not today. But do you know how many times I was told that in my lifetime, especially on a New York subway? And I'm like, are you for real right now? Are you for... Wait, is that what you think Cinco de Mayo is? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I was playing the harp. It was awesome. No. Captain Morgan's birthday is not today. It's Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday. Everybody should be getting some type of Mexican food. And don't play like I do. Hello. Let me see. I just make sure I didn't miss anything. Chrono Trigger, Shining Force 2, Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star IV, all great games. They're true. Very true. They're all great games. I love them both. But Alundra was one of my favorite RPGs. Is it bad that I don't want to play Trigger because it's been hyped up so much that now it has unrealistic expectations? No, you honestly, Kites, I cannot stress enough, even though I love Final Fantasy VI, you should still play Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is a great JRPG. It is a fucking phenomenal JRPG. You should play it. You absolutely should play it. It's not, I'm not even trying to overhype it. It is amazing in its own right. It is very different, but it is a great game. And I always tell people, even though it's not my number one pick, it's easily in my top 10. You should always give Chrono Trigger a shot. Chrono Trigger is a great game. Absolutely great game. I mean, it's Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday. I mean, as much as the Captain Morgan brand gets enjoyed, why not celebrate it as his birthday? Because it's not. Because it's not. That's not what Cinco de Mayo is about. That's like people thinking Dia de los Muertos is his birthday too, and it's like, you've never been so far off the mark, my friends. The man's Puerto Riqueño. The man is Puerto Riqueño. It's not even Dia de los Muertos. Cinco yo drinko. And sometimes Cinco de Drinko. I did a lot of troublesome, mischievous stuff on Cinco de Mayo and 6 de Mayo. Me and Risk got chased by no, that wasn't Cinco de Mayo. That was just a random night. Wait, I needed to clarify. We did some crazy stuff on Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I got my hair cut at a party at someone else's house in their bathroom on Cinco de Mayo. That's what I did on Cinco de Mayo. Me and Riz stayed up all night, and we randomly just invited ourselves to other people's parties. And in one of the parties that we went to, we tucked away into someone's bathroom and then just decided to cut my hair because we were really drunk. That's what we did on a Cinco de Mayo. That's a thing. Don't drink mayonnaise. It's also the day after May the 4th. Revenge of the 5th. That's right. Revenge of the 5th. Happy May 4th, everybody. Oh, Sarzak. It's still on my head. It's still on my head. My birthday is on Pokemon Day. What style did you get? Oh, she gave me the emo fashion mullet. And it wasn't a very good emo fashion mullet because I had to go to the hair salon just a few days later. I thought I could make it work, and I could not. That was when I was very much in my I love emo hardcore music. I must have a hair mullet with the swoop. And when we finally kind of came to terms, I had to break the news to her, and I was just like, Riss? She's like, pizza. I'm like, I got bad news for you. She goes, yeah. I go, I think I gotta go get my hair cut. She goes, I cut off too much, didn't I? I go, yeah. I kind of look like a jellyfish. She's like, my bad. I was really drunk. I was like, it's all right. In my defense, and your defense, I too was very drunk. She goes, yeah, you should get a haircut. I don't want you looking like a jellyfish. Although I did enjoy calling you Princess Jellyfish for a time. I go, rightfully so. Great anime, great manga. But don't do that while drunk. Don't let someone cut your hair in someone else's bathroom at someone else's party while drunk. Shit happens. Oh no, and everyone is drinking. Oh yeah, we didn't do it sober. She cut my hair while she was drunk, and I let her cut my hair while I was drunk. It was one of those, oh look, I've been meaning to get my hair cut. I really want to do that fashion model. She's like, oh, I can do it for you. I was like, really? Okay. And lo and behold, I looked like a jellyfish for a couple of days. I think I might even have pictures somewhere. I'm obviously not going to show them because that would show my face, but I know that there's documented proof of it too. What if it was a buzz cut? I would have never let her buzz cut my hair. I would have let her cut my hair, but not buzz cut it. I won best hair of my high school graduation class with the mullet. My hair is long, soft, and fluffy. Oh, fluffy hair. I've actually recently picked up a new hair product. It's called Jisoo. It's like a honey hair oil. It makes my hair so soft after taking a shower. It feels absolutely amazing. When I tell you I love it, whether my hair is wet or dry, it makes my hair feel so soft. I will now recommend Jisoo honey hair oil to everybody. And it makes it shiny too. And it smells great. It smells absolutely great. Jisoo, it's spelled Gisou. This is the May, as the Mandalorians put it. It's my birthday month. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, it's my birthday. And guess what we're streaming on my birthday? Because it comes out on my birthday. It's the earliest birthday present I can receive. Forza Horizon. There's very few games in my life that it's not even a guilty pleasure because I'm not ashamed of it. I fucking love Forza Horizon, but I don't play it to be competitive. I literally just play it to drive around and listen to the radio stations. I love Forza Horizon. I think it is just the most relaxing driving game. And people are like, well, you're supposed to compete in races. I go, I don't. I like to just drive around in a car and listen to the radio station. That's how I learned about your Dua Lipa. That person, that song really stuck with me because that's all that played in Forza Horizon 5. And I think Baby Metal's in the soundtrack for Forza Horizon 6. I was like, oh shit, we got Baby Metal. Let's go. I'm here for some Baby Metal. I love me some Baby Metal. Your birthday was 6 days ago. Did you have a good birthday? What'd you do? What did you do? I do the same with Just Cause because, well, and that's the thing. There's certain games where, like, I'm sure if I had access to Grand Theft Auto or any of the GTAs, I wouldn't actually be a criminal. I would just randomly walk around, grab people's cars, and just go joyriding. I play it in the worst wrong way, and I don't care. I welcome it. Let's see here. Where are we at in terms of... Okay, one more level. Actually, while I'm at it, let's just do a quick heal on Trunks. Let's go! I didn't do nothing. All I did today was to make up for it. Oh, nice. I'm going to Pizza Hut for my birthday. I can't wait. We have one of the landmark Pizza Huts nearby me. So I told my family. They're like, that's what you want to do for your birthday? I go, yes. I'm going to a video game store. I'm going to Armor Sauce's video game store. And then I'm going to go to Pizza Hut first. And then I'm going to Armor Sauce's local game store. So I can go say hi. Since we'll be in the area, I was like, let's go. I will be emailing you the date, by the way. I will let you know. It is happening, though. Did you learn what Pizza Hut said? Oh, God. Okay, so no. They haven't sent me a tracking number or anything. I don't know what Pizza Hut Senpai is sending me. Which, by the way, I don't know if I told anybody about this. I mentioned this on my last stream. But I posted a Twitter message about how I was so excited that I'm going to Pizza Hut for my birthday. And then they sent me a tweet back saying, oh, best birthday ever. Send us a DM. We've got something special for you. I was like, Nani? Pizza Hut Senpai noticed me? What? If only Blockbuster was still around to finish those birthday plans. Right? So I DM'd Pizza Hut. And trust. Pizza Hut asked for my government name and address, which I gave them. And then I double checked to make sure that this wasn't a scam Pizza Hut. It's the legit one. And they said they're sending me something. I don't even know what they're sending me. I don't care that they're sending what they're sending me, to be honest. Just the fact that they thought of me on my birthday, that fucking means a lot. Thanks, Pizza Hut Senpai. Thanks for noticing me. Oh my God, I might see you. You help out at the store? I hope you do. It would be a blast to see everybody. It would be a blast. By the way, I don't really look like an android in real life. I'm just gonna put that out there. I look like a real person. I don't look like an android. Just, I feel like I need to quell those expectations now, so you can emotionally prepare when you see that I walk in and I don't look like an android. Everyone to Pizza Hut for her birthday. I'm beyond hyped. I am beyond hyped. It's gonna be me, my husband Sam, my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law. My sister got me Pizza Hut earrings for the occasion. I'm so excited. She was like, I needed to set the tone. I bought you Pizza Hut dangly earrings. I'm like, oh my God, these are the most beautiful earrings I've ever seen. Where did you find them? She's like, Etsy. I go, who on Etsy thought of making, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask questions. I'm gonna celebrate it. Fuck it. I'm wearing my Pizza Hut earrings. I mean, there is a Blockbuster up in Oregon. Is there still the one in Oregon that's still open? We actually met once years ago at a different retro game store I worked at. I got a Phantasy Star game out of the case for you. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm so sorry. If I forget names and faces, let me apologize in advance. I have goldfish brain. I try my very hardest to try to remember everybody's names and know how to pronounce them properly, but if I don't recognize your face immediately, please in no way take no offense or slight on it. I have absolute goldfish brain. Like, I don't even know what I had for dinner last week. So please take no offense or slight, but I will still be very, very excited to see you. Very, very excited. I will be back. Okay, enjoy your lurk. Oh, it's all good. It was a while ago. Go get your tacos. That's when he told me about your Twitch. Oh, okay. Am I hearing birthday road trip? Amy? Crazy? Are we going on a road trip? Do you still have on and off knobs? No, I never had those. I never had such knobs. Goldfish brain is relatable. It's the easiest way to explain things. Like, I was like, Dory from Finding Nemo? Kindred spirit. She is much like myself. Even Sam tells me all the time, he's like, do you realize that you sometimes tell me the same story over and over again? I go, you know what? I do it because I need to drive a point home. And I think I just don't care if I've retold that story multiple times. He's like, this is true, and I get it, but I just want you to know, sometimes you tell me the same story over and over again. I go, I can't help that. And that's goldfish brain. That's my goldfish brain. Same. You can tell me video game starts and we're good. Your name already out the other ear. And the thing is I encounter so many people, both online and offline, that I always want to give the benefit of the doubt, because I don't expect people to recognize my government name or recognize pizza. So I always try to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, if I can't remember, surely, people aren't going to remember my name. But I always try to do my best to be as courteous and respectful as possible in remembering people's names. We call that being on the spectrum. Nothing wrong with that. I honestly, if I am, I don't know if I am. I've never tested for it, but names have, again, my memory, like, the strength of my memory really stems from attention to detail. So attention to letters and numbers, like attention to detail, specifically in terms of letters and numbers. It's actually something that my father was very, very good at. And my father worked for the Postal Service for many, many years. And he was really kind of considered like an eagle eye, because he would be able to read a string of numbers or a string of zip codes and immediately know the jurisdiction. Like, it was an inherent gift for him. And it's actually something that I picked up from my time working in accounting. Like, I could see a string of like 6-digit numbers. I could tell you immediately that jurisdiction and what their like withholding tax was for self-employed or for non-self-employed. And it was just, again, letters and numbers are things that I will remember like clockwork. Ask me to remember someone's name, I'm like, ugh, I can't help you there on that one. But remembering strings of letters and numbers, especially when I'm looking through like data files or anything like with like cells, and let's say you have to see like which is the odd one out or something that seems off, that is my strong suit. That is one of my strengths. So it's again, we all have our strengths in certain things. Mine is more stuff like that, but remembering names I will forget from time to time. I also have shit hearing. I have shit hearing too. Thank you so much, Diplosion. I appreciate it. Hi, I'm Josh Computes. Nice to meet you, Jarvis. I'm not that bad. But it's definitely, if I haven't seen people for a very long time and they remember my name and face, I immediately do the... And Court, you may see me actually pull this when we see each other. But if I do it, it's just because I can't remember the name off the tip of my tongue. I'll do one of those, hey, homie, how are you? Today? And then you have to tell me your name. I'll go, thank God. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. So, like, if you ask me about 80s cartoons or movies or dinosaurs, I will talk your ear off. Anything else? What? That is fine. To each their own. And I think that's kind of what makes life so awesome is, the variety and the spice of it. So, you can't go wrong with those things. You can never go wrong with those things. Diplosion. Thank you for the follow, friend. Thank you. Thank you. How are we doing? Hold on. Is he 10 yet? Is our boy 10? Damn it, Trunks. I've been talking so damn much. You need to level up faster. Trunks, please. You must level faster, my son. Come on, future Trunks. Do it to it. You got this. Unless your name is Demi, don't expect to remember. Or if you look like Trent Reznor, if I ever met Trent Reznor in real life, I probably would call him Zio. I'd be like, yo, Zio. He'd be like, excuse me? I'd be like, what? Do you not? Oh, did you never play Phantasy Star IV? The hell's your problem, Trent? The hell's your problem? Like, I'm not following. Like, that's unfortunate. I can remember my old Wi-Fi password, which is 26 digits. So I get remembering long sequences of numbers. Yeah, sequences of numbers and, like, remembering the most trivial things. Like, Sam openly admits that I serve not only as his wife and the love of his life, but I serve as his constant reminder of, oh, it's your mom's birthday. Did you remember to call her? Like, there's certain tasks that you pick up as part of a marriage. And one of those things is remembering the dates that your significant other can't remember. So he doesn't look like he forgot. And thankfully, his family recognizes and they're like, oh, pizza reminded you, didn't she? And he's like, yeah. They're like, thank God you married her. And reminding him when the rent's due. Although he's been getting really good at it. I will give him credit. He has been remembering, when the rent's due and immediately just gives me the money to send out the rent. But there was a time where I'd be like, hey, it's time for the rent. He's like, oh, shit. Good call. I'm tired from a long couple days of packing and moving, with a wee bit still to do tomorrow, so I gotta go sleepy bye for a bit. Okay! Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for the follow. I hope to see you here on Thursday, and I hope the move goes well. Let me tell you, moving sucks. So all the power to you, my friend. All the power to you. Do it to it. Okay. Where are we at? Because we are getting towards the end of stream. So we are going to probably just run a couple more things, see if we can level up Trunks one more time. If not, we'll just head back to town, and he should be ready and raring to go in time for the next stream. No problems there. And I think I'll probably go offline to the town to pick up his gear, which is no big deal. We've got a lot of good money, so it actually worked out really well. Catch you later. Like over 2/3 done. Bless. You can never go wrong with that. Never ever. Alright. Let's get one more in, and then we'll start making our way back to town. Is this the one? Is this the one where Trunks levels to 10? Maybe? Maybe? It is not, but that's okay. Let us go back to town. Yeah, let's go back to town. Oh, wrong one. It's Ryuka. I confuse Ryuka and Hinus all the time. Every time. How do you have such space between each character? I don't know. I would love to say that I know the answer to that. I don't know. When in doubt, Yuji Naka. Yuji Naka did it. The power that is Yuji Naka. Let's do a quick save of this. Let's go in. Rudo. Trunks needs 563 points. Okay. Yes. Let's put it back under here. Yeah, we can erase it. Let's still make it pizza, because we like pizza. It's pretty yummy, even though today is the birthday of Captain Morgan. Guys, please don't tell people that. I don't want y'all to get in trouble. Okay. Not like you'd get in trouble, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. All right. Return to main menu. Let's get ready. Okay, I was just wondering if it was a version of the game thing. Oh, I honestly don't know. The spacing for it, I think that's just the way that the game works, the way the game operates. I hope I didn't sound terse or come off as rude. I apologize. I thought you were being funny. So I was trying to respond with a funny too. But yeah, no, I don't know how the spacing, the spacing is done for that. I think it was just honestly how the game has it set up. So, but with that, we are gonna get back over here and we are gonna start getting ready for some Medoredo. Let's see here. All right. Ooh, it's really loud in my headset. It's super loud in my headset. Oh, pizza. Hopefully we're back up and running. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I apologize. It was a very chill stream. It was just some leveling. I had to get it done, and I haven't had enough free time to be able to do it while offline, so I was glad that I was able to do it and just chat with friends and talk about all the fun things. Let me take a moment to also thank everybody. I want to thank Duplosion for the follow. Scythy Cat, Mew! I love you, Mew. Thank you so much for the 7 months resubscription. Cryptid Bones, thank you again for the raid. As well, Sarzak with that gigantified emote. I appreciate it. Ted Bob 84, thank you for the follow. Sarzak using some more gigantified emotes, choosing all the best ones. Only the finest. Hexencourt, thank you as well for the Prime subscription, as well as Lantis Grayfield with the offline resub a few days ago, as well as a offline shout out from Neo Lionheart and Lantana VT. Thank you guys so very, very much. And Delectable Kofta as well with the offline follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for the redeem as well. Let me tell you, a girl and her throat appreciates it more than you'll ever know. Okay, so let us get ready because we are going to get a Medoredo started. So there's something that we like to do here when wrapping up our streams. It's something that we call here as the Medoredo. No, I just never noticed so much space in any of the versions I've played. Maybe it's a Sega Genesis Mini 2 thing? It's very possible. I don't know for sure. I've never played the original Phantasy Star II, so it might be something that they implemented as part of some of the changes. It's very possible. I don't know for sure. That's something I'll have to look into. If I see any information on it, I'll let you know, Cat. I'll let you know. What we are going to do, though, is we are going to get a Medoredo started. Essentially how that works is we just like to send all the good vibes from today's stream over to another friendly content creator. I'm going to look to see who is currently streaming right now. Oh, I think I already know who we're going to stream. But I want to first see who's currently around and what folks are streaming. Let me take a moment to look at it. If not, I think I know who I'm sending this Matorado out to. I think I know who I'm going to send it on out to. Oh, someone's playing it for the first time. Oh, there's so many choices. There's folks playing JRPGs. This makes me so happy. Oh, what am I going to do? Choices. Because we were talking about it. We're speaking into existence. Oh boy. There are options we have here, friends. How are we going to do this? Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, you can follow me over on social media. That'll give you live updates as to when I am live next. We also have a dedicated Discord. It's very chill and very quiet in there, but we like to chat about games, Phantasy Star. We've been talking a lot about Final Fantasy XIV in there. So there's a whole lot of Final Fantasy XIV, as well as Star Wars and Tech Talk. Not Tech Talk like the app, not TikTok. It's technology talk. I should just keep saying technology talk. What I'm gonna do is I want to see. Let me check one thing really fast here. On a whim, I want to see if anyone else is streaming Phantasy Star II. No, it's just me. I want to give the Matorado to somebody who's actually doing the Final Fantasy VI randomizer. She is an amazing VTuber as well by the name of Maria Puddingway. She is playing some Final Fantasy VI randomizer, and I've been getting to speak with her a lot on social media. She is the sweetest bean in the world. She's absolutely a lot of fun. She has a beautiful model. Such a good model. Love her to pieces. So please go send that love over to the amazing and talented Maria Puddingway. We're going to go send that Matorado out to her. Again, we will be back in action again on Thursday. We will be back in to some PSO Blueburst, where we will be working on leveling up our beloved Margarita, our Hugh Margarita. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys again for so much for tuning in. This has been the Head Maid in Charge here, Pizza Maid. It has been a pleasure to serve you. And never, ever, 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 ever forget that this little android loves you. Bye, guys.